Hey guys, it's Star with Eyes of the Stars Tarot. So this is going to be your June mid-month reading for Capricorns now through the end of June 2018. Let's take a look at love and romance. The union of hearts. There is a connection of love that defies explanation. That's an amazing card. Beautiful. I love these cards, by the way. They're my new Oracle cards. I forgot what they were called. Let me see. This is the Whispers of Love Oracle. Gorgeous, gorgeous artwork. Love who you are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving of all the wonderful things life has to offer. Look at your pattern in relationships. It requires inner strength to recognize that you need to change or modify your behavior. Okay. Nine of Wands. That's exactly what I was sensing. There's definitely a feeling of being guarded, constantly guarded, no matter who your partner is, how they treat you. It's like I feel you guys have been wounded so deeply that you have a certain cynicism toward love now. It's like you can't even help it. And these can be not even, well, it can be obviously woundings from past relationships, but I feel that this is almost for a lot of you something that you've been dealing with even since childhood. It's a deep insecurity. Okay, we have the Hermit reverse. Yeah, you guys have your walls up, obviously. But there is really a need to realize the type of love you're dealing with here. I feel like this connection is very strong and deep, and it needs to be recognized. Love who you are. We have the Nine of Swords reverse. Nine of Swords reverse is about not worrying. Okay, not worrying that, not having these feelings of whether or not you're good enough. And that's what I feel you guys have been dealing with. Eight of Cups, yeah. Yeah. This is about, not being hard on yourself. Forgive yourself for whatever went on in the past. Whatever hurt you, forgive others. Let it go. But you guys deserve the love. I mean, let's take a look at these patterns. The King of Cups. The Knight of Wands. The King of Cups and the Knight of Wands have very little in common. The King of Cups is all about love, um, nurturing, caring, but in a very responsible sense. You know, it's that head of the household, that person that is available to others to give them that support and that love that they need because he or she loves them. Um, and it's a very healthy and beautiful love. Now, I'm not saying that the Knight of Wands, there's anything wrong with him, but the Knight of Wands is a much different energy. It's very passionate. It's fun. It's exciting. But it's very quick and it burns out pretty quick as well. So, whereas the King of Cups, his love transcends even through generations. The Knight of Wands is here one day and he's gone the other. So I feel like you guys maybe fall into this pattern where because of fear, you turn a situation that is this beautiful love and you go back and turn it into this Knight of Wands situation because it just feels more comfortable, because there's no real expectation here, and therefore there can't be that major disappointment. But it's like you're selling yourself short because you deserve this. I mean, this is fun, but this gets old after a while, doesn't it? At some point, you really deserve this, and I feel like it's around you. Either it's already here or it's around you, and you just have to believe that you deserve it. And this is really about self-worth, realizing the value in you. So let's take a look at the Celtic cross. Three of Wands reverse, right in the center. So the Three of Wands is about anticipating something that you feel is coming to you. So basically, like, you deserve it, you already earned it, and you're just waiting for it to come. Could be a person, could be a situation, whatever it is, there's an anticipation. But when it's in the reverse, it's like you're not really expecting anything. You're not waiting. None of that. Not really looking toward the future. Okay. The Lovers. This is what's crossing you. So maybe it's about making a decision. Do I want this relationship or not? Is this a real love or not? In the foundation, we have the Ace of Cups reverse and the Three of Swords. Yes, this is all about past hurt. You've been hurt. We've all been hurt. Maybe you've gone through some deep, deep traumatic experiences. But you have to know that this is holding you back from really achieving the love that you so deserve, and that I feel is very closely around you. Maybe you're just afraid. Some of you are just afraid, you know, maybe you haven't had that terrible traumatic experience, but that's exactly what you fear, and that's why you're not giving this love a chance. In the past, we have the Three of Pentacles reverse. Crowning you is the Seven of Pentacles. This is how you see yourself, the Ten of Cups reverse. So, not happy. How does your partner see you? The Devil card, which represents Capricorn. So, we'll clarify that one. Well, we'll clarify all of them. Hopes or fears for Capricorn? Definitely hoping for that King of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. The overall outcome we have is the Knight of Cups reverse. And in the bottom of the deck, Strength reverse. So not having the courage, having some insecurities. So what I feel so far overall is that Capricorn is taking a very grounded approach, but you could cross the line into just overly analytical, overly calculated, which doesn't always work very well when in matters of love and romance, because there's nothing calculated about love and romance. Love and romance build over time, or sometimes it happens, you know, depending on what you believe. Sometimes it happens as soon as you lay eyes on the person. But it's not something that you plan out and calculate, and doesn't really work out. So let's see. Three of Wands reverse. The Five of Pentacles. The Four of Wands. I really feel that you guys are it's like you're just fearing the worst. You're just fearing maybe being bound to a situation in which you just feel a sense of lack. Like being stuck with someone who doesn't give you what you need in every sense, not just love-wise, but security-wise, money-wise, which I know for Capricorns that is important. You know, that aspect of it, that that need for material security is very strong. But I really feel like it's clouding your judgment. And that's why this Three of Wands here is in the reverse, because I feel like you guys are just so focused on one aspect of life in general that it's clouding your judgment as far as like the emotional aspect of your life and you know, your love life in general. To where you're not really seeing the big picture. You're not seeing, it's like you're not seeing the trees from the forest. Because you're using the same approach for love as you do for your career life, or how, you know, however else you approach something that you want to be successful in. I didn't put a card here for the near future. I can't believe I did that. I just realized. structure. Okay. All right, so that's what I'm feeling so far. Let me see what this Lover's reverse is about. Three of Cups reverse. Queen of Pentacles. This is about you guys. So what's crossing you is kind of what's challenging you, what's holding you back. What's holding you back is making that decision as far as what do you really value? What do you really want? What really is this pentacle? Is it just the material? Is it just your sense of financial security? What is it? Because I get the sense that you guys have been more comfortable in very casual relationships. But the thing is that these casual relationships aren't, and they never will, give you this sense of emotional fulfillment. So when you take that out of your life, all you have left is that one pentacle. And that one pentacle gets really cold at night, has no warmth or depth to it. It's just that pentacle. So I'm getting the sense of like some emptiness here, because we've been focusing too much on one aspect and not enough on the other. And I feel the reason because that happens is it stems definitely very deep within you guys and from a very long time ago. And it's about a sense of not being worthy. And on the other hand, it's also based on fear of being hurt. So being a Capricorn, you guys are very familiar and comfortable with all that is, earthly, money, all the material. It makes you feel comfortable because those are all things that we can pretty much control to a certain extent. We can pretty much control it. Whereas emotions and stuff, other people's emotions and how they are going to affect us, you don't really have control over that. And I feel like that's very scary for you. And you've been holding back. Ace of Swords. Six of Pentacles reverse. I feel like you guys are going through a period where you're coming to some realizations or facing some truths that there has been an imbalance in your life. And this imbalance is really pretty much been causing a lot of heartbreak, because you're just not letting anybody into your heart. You keep pushing them away to prevent a heartbreak, but in turn this adds to a heartbreak. It's just that, when somebody hurts you, it's kind of a heartbreak that happens pretty quickly, instantly. It's a shock. Like, someone cheats or someone leaves you, or it's something that happens pretty quickly. Whereas when we push love away constantly, or we're just avoiding getting into situations where the emotions are going to, run wild or whatever, it chips away at your heart. You're still going to end up with a broken heart. It just happens at a very slow pace. So the ending is the same. It's just you're choosing to hurt yourself slowly because you don't want to risk allowing someone else to hurt you. All right, so in the past, We have the Three of Pentacles reverse, Eight of Wands reverse, the Devil. Your energy. This is you not giving towards, not communicating, not building upon relationships, not building upon, not allowing the communication to flow even. So this is basically the darker side of your energies standing in the way of progress. And it's been happening for a while. This is coming up in the past. So I see it all over here, but it's been happening. So I'm really curious to see what this Seven of Pentacles is then, because the Seven of Pentacles is, you see, she's watering whatever is in here so that it can grow, expecting to get some return at some point. Knight of Wands reverse, the Four of Swords reverse, and the Ten of Cups. I think you guys are realizing that this approach is not getting you anywhere. You guys have maybe given it a lot of thought. Maybe you had some time to yourself to reflect. And I feel like now you may be ready to take some action, because you realize that you're just not happy, and you realize that whatever efforts you've been putting in, they really haven't been working out too well for you. So maybe it's time to take some new action. Let's see what this Five of Cups is. Ace of Pentacles. Nine of Cups, reverse. Six of Cups, reverse. You know, I get the sense here, there's like a sense of wiping the slate clean for you. I feel like either there was a relationship here where either you were hurt, but I'm getting the sense more that you hurt someone else. There was pain here in the past. And maybe there was a chance at saving this, you know, and you were well aware. See, in this deck, the Five of Cups is very different than others. But if you take a good look at this, these three cups here, they're already spilt. They're spilt out. Now, the way he's looking at these two cups, I'm kind of feeling like he's deciding whether, you know, maybe I just want to throw these cups away as well and just start over. And that's the sense that I got as soon as I saw it. Like, I just want to start over. This is a new beginning. The past, the Six of Cups talks about the past, and it's reversed. And the Nine of Cups is reversed. So there was something, an element from the past that didn't fulfill you, that brought upon a sense of sadness, or it was just a sad situation. And either you want to go back to this situation and fix it and start over, or you just want to wipe the slate clean and start over. So it may be different for all of you, but that's the sense that I'm getting. So again, I feel some of you want to either go back to the past and just have a do-over and salvage maybe these 2 cups. But I really feel for most of you it's going to be just starting over. Like you just want to rid yourself of all the energy. Yeah. Wow. Okay, so you got the Ten of Cups reversed twice as what's crowning you and as how you see yourself. The Empress reverse and the Eight of Pentacles reverse. You know, I really feel that, and I feel that you guys know this, that this lack of happiness and this lack of fulfillment was really brought upon by yourselves. And I hate to say that, but it's kind of true. It's like you haven't really put in the effort and the work into nurturing a relationship. It is a lot of work. You know, it's not easy. It's easy in the beginning when everything is like, oh, you got your head in the clouds and everything's lovey-dovey, and you know, but once it turns serious and committed, then things get serious and it's not all that warm and fuzzy anymore. But that's where the work comes in. That's where the compromise and you know, all the yucky stuff in between. You got to do it if you want to achieve the Ten of Cups, because if you don't work on a relationship and you don't nurture it and give it love, and it's just not ever going to happen. And I think you guys are seeing that and understanding that, because I feel you guys have been having a sense of emptiness. How your partner sees you, or if you don't have a partner, this is like external energy. Let's see. First off, I want to say, if somebody's seeing you as the devil, which is your energy, I feel they're seeing you as who you are. They think that this is who you are, that you're just into this, all these material things and your work and your goals and your aspirations, and that's just who you are. When maybe they don't know that that's not the only aspect of you. They don't know that it's much deeper than that. There's reasons why you've been holding back. They don't know that it's fear-based. The Six of Wands reverse. I don't know if that came out reverse or not, but it just fell out. The Knight of Pentacles. I get the sense that your partner kind of feels like you don't care. Like this is just you, and yeah, this relationship here didn't work out, and you just turned your back and walked away, and you're good with that. I think there's a lot more to it than how other people are seeing you, because I don't feel that you reveal the depths of why you do things. I think you just kind of have this appearance of knowing what you're doing, and being very confident and, you know, you got your shit together and nobody can tell you anything. When in reality, there's a lot more to things and the reasons why you do things than people realize. Hopes or fears, we have the King of Cups, Death reverse, and the Nine of Swords. I really think that you guys are hoping to find love again. I think there is very much a resistance on your part, but I think deep down that's really what you want. You want to be able to put all these fears to rest and not have to deal with them anymore and be able to enjoy the love and accept the love that people want to offer you, that you haven't been open to in a while. I think you do want to be able to overcome that. But let's see what the Knight of Cups reverse is. A lot of you Capricorns may be dealing with water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or this could just represent an energy. Page of Swords. Eight of Cups. High Priestess reverse. I feel like you guys are going to have a conversation with someone, or there's going to be some communication coming in or something of that nature. It could have been with someone that had offered you love in the past. And I feel like there's going to be some truth spoken between the two of you. But I kind of have to say, I feel like it's kind of too late with this person. I feel like with this person now, it's just time to walk away. Maybe they just want to walk away. They don't really want to go backwards, or you don't. But I do feel like there's something that's going to be said or needs to be said. And perhaps this is for closure. There's some communication or some truth that needs to be expressed so that somebody can move on. Because this caused some disappointment as well. So you do have to realize, I see here that you guys have been hurting and that, you know, you're working through some deep insecurities. But you also have to realize that in that process, you know, people that you met along the way or that you encountered along the way, you could have caused some heartbreak as well because of what you were going through. So I do feel like there is a need here for a conversation, but it's mostly for, like I said, closure. Again, it kind of goes in hand with this here. That contemplation. Should I save these 2 cups? Or should I just let them go, pour them out, and just start fresh? It's up to you, but I kind of feel like somebody already made up their mind. If you're thinking about saving these 2 of cups, so saving a past relationship, I don't know that it's going to work out, to be honest. It might. You can try it. But I feel like your other, you know, the partner, the other person, maybe just wants to leave behind them because they've been hurting as well. Really complicated here. I don't know. Let me know if this made sense. But that's the sense I'm getting here, is that this is really about you guys understanding that you do deserve love and that it is worth the risk. Yeah, it's a risk. That's just how it goes. There are no guarantees. That's the thing with us earth signs, me being a Taurus, you know, I relate a lot to Capricorns as well, being of the same element. Sometimes we get stuck on that element of having something secured and guaranteed, and it just doesn't work that way. I would love for it to, believe me. But okay, let's move on to career and finance. The Star. Okay. Oh my gosh, the World. Two of Cups. Four of Wands. Queen of Wands reverse. All right. Bottom of the deck, Four of Swords reverse. So time for action. It looks good. I mean, it looks like you're getting some wishes coming true. You're starting something new. Maybe you guys have found a new business partner, or you've signed some kind of contract, came into some agreement that's going to be really, really prosperous for you and create that sense of security that you guys really desire and need. But we have this Queen of Wands here, so let's take a look. She's in reverse, so okay, the Star with the Chariot. Chariot is a card of victory, so definitely there is some wish that is coming true for you. You're going to have some sort of victory here that you've been hoping for with regards to your career and finance. Isn't that funny? The World card clarified by the Star. So again, whatever it is, this is a successful completion of something, a new beginning that you have been hoping for, and you're getting your wish. Two of Cups. The High Priestess. So the High Priestess, you know, this card is a lot about duality, opposites. Opposite forces, you know, but it's about your knowledge. She has this scroll here, so she knows things that other people don't. And I feel that's the case with you guys. You guys have a really keen sense of who you will work well with and who you won't. Where you will be financially prosperous and where it's really not going to work for you. So I feel it's really imperative, whatever it is, whatever contract you're getting into, whatever business arrangement, you know, whatever it is that you're getting into here, listen to your intuition, because you will definitely know when it feels right, and the feeling will be there. Okay, so listen to your intuition. When it feels right, it is. It truly is. And then with this Four of Wands here, it just looks so incredibly solid. So with the with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse here, I feel like you guys have been going through a bit of a rough patch financially. And you've been feeling, you know, worried if you're going to be able to get this under control. I kind of get the sense it's not as bad. Like most people would be okay with it, but for a Capricorn, it wasn't good enough for you. There was more that you wanted to accomplish, and I feel you do with this this new job or new business arrangement, whatever it is. It's something new that you've been hoping for. It definitely is going to satisfy you. But let me see this Queen of Wands reverse. Temperance. With the Temperance card, I feel like you have to be careful, and it's very interesting that this High Priestess card came here. So I really feel what this is saying is that you need to trust yourself. If you don't trust yourself and go with your instinct, you may pass up this amazing opportunity. So you really need to trust your intuition, because there will be a sense of insecurity, not being sure. Those feelings will creep up, and you need to temper them, because the universe is looking out for you. You have the Star and the World. These are major arcana. So this is like designed by the universe to present to you. And so it's going to be great. Okay? Don't let those fears sneak up on you and make you do things that you know are not to your benefit. Go with what feels good. Okay? Because I feel the universe is looking out for you. They're opening these doors for you. And it really looks amazing on the financial front. So it's really just a matter of you guys working on whatever insecurities it is that you have. These feelings of not being good enough, not being worthy. We need to work on those, guys. That's only going to hold you back, and it's so not true. You guys are so incredibly capable of so much and have so much to offer that, of course, you guys are worthy. I really hope this spoke to you and helped you, and let me know if it did. Okay? And let me know if it didn't as well. I'll see you guys soon. Bye, guys.